back, it's Erin. So if you already know me, welcome back. If you don't know me, welcome to my channel. We are now officially in spring, and spring is my favorite time of the year, but I am a spring baby, so I'm probably biased. Even though it is spring, it is still quite cold in Canada right now, but we're trying to just like push hard for it to hurry up and get warm. And so today we're gonna try and have a nice wee spring day. So before we head out of the house today, I did just kind of want to update you as to where I'm at and like just a wee quick health update, and then we will get out of the house. The plan is to go for a wee coffee first, and then we're going to like a part of Windsor called Walkerville where there's lots of lovely wee shops and like wee quirky places in there. So I feel like we might go to a couple of wee shops. There's also a really lovely like florist in there, so I wouldn't mind going in and having a look at some flowers. It would be nice to have flowers in the house too, which we normally always have, but we don't right now, and it's spring, so we need them. We're really gonna miss our pond. It's so cute, and we have so many animals just like living in our garden. It's so lovely. So yeah, I will definitely miss it, and I want to make the most of it before we go. So in terms of a health update, between the last video and now, I did have a heart monitor on for a week. I told you that I was like 100% sure my heart ultrasound was going to be grand, and it was, but the doctor I talked to, he was great. He said to me that he was confident that it was my anti-seizure tablets, which is Dilantin, that was causing my breathing problems, but he was like, we might as well just put a heart monitor on for a week just to make sure that everything's okay, and that would be the last test. So they put a heart monitor on for a week, which was grand. It was just really sore taking off. It literally, oh, it just wasn't great. My heart must have been fine because I haven't heard from them since, so that's really good. And then I also got an appointment with a neurologist. Finally, drum roll please. I have finally gotten different anti-seizure tablets. So I am on a different type of anti-seizure tablets. I am now on Keppra. And so stopping Dilantin and moving over to Keppra, I had to like slowly like decrease like my dose of Dilantin and increase my Keppra. And so as of right now, this is my last week of ever taking Dilantin, and then from next week like onwards I'll just be on Keppra. So the first couple of days of being on Keppra, I felt a little drunk, which is how it goes, right? I expected it to be longer than a few days, and so I've adjusted really quick to it. I haven't had any kind of weirdness or symptoms or anything at all, and the neurologist said that it's one of the ones that has like the least amount of like side effects. So I'm very, very happy to be on that one. Devin actually had a visa appointment yesterday, and so we drove a couple hours up. He went in, he had all his biometrics taken, and they took his passport off him, and they said that it should be between 3 to 4 weeks until his visa's approved, which is so much quicker than my last visa, my PR visa in Canada. It took 10 months for me to get my visa, so I actually just like last week got my visa that I applied for in May last year, so obviously just in time for me to move home. So I'm really glad that the visa process for him is quicker, and so once that gets rolling, once we have everything sorted, we are just gonna try and get things organized, book flights, get the animals sorted, and go home as soon as possible. So feeling very, very positive about it. Another thing that I'm planning on doing when I go home is talk to a dietitian. And so I had a lot of messages there when I baked for St. Patrick's Day of people concerned about me having sugar, and now don't be alarmed. I bake a lot and I eat very little of it. I literally think it's like part of my love language, where I just bake and then I go out and I just divide it among everyone. So don't worry, and it is something that's in the back of my mind. As soon as I go home, I want to talk to a dietitian and I want to like explore that route. I've had a lot of people recommend the keto diet in terms of just my health, and I've talked to doctors about it, and every doctor has kind of just said, you know, it's not going to affect anything in terms of your brain tumor. But even if there was like a 1% chance that it would, then I'm absolutely going to take that chance. So before I go home, I'm trying to just enjoy it while I can. I'm living it up. I'm having all my favorite foods. I'm going out for coffee often, so please don't be alarmed. As soon as I go home, I am going to make that change. Okay, so the plan for right now then is to go out for a coffee, of course, and have a wee look around the shops. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go get some lunch then, or breakfast, I guess.
I don't know.
Brunch?
Bottomless brunch?
I wish.
Chicken goujons. What did I used to call it? Goujons? Chicken goujons.
Chicken goujon? This is like sachet.
Yeah.
all over again. Devin calls them sachets.
Sachets, like it's spelled.
But I think it's a French word.
Sachet, like a hatchet. Or like black currant.
Black currant dilute.
Oh, that's what it's called. Just like the way it's spelled.
So then why is goujon pronounced goujon? Why?
Because it's French. Hockey chick. It's a sleigh.
Sorry, do you want to get out and talk to her?
No.
Do you remember I said we were going to go have a coffee today?
Did not work out that way.
No.
No.
Every single cafe that we went to was either full or closed, or it was a really long wait.
Yeah.
And so we have not had breakfast or lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to go have dinner.
Yeah.
So Devin's dad owns a restaurant. It's called Sam's. So we're just going to go into Sam's and probably have a pizza. So like I said, I promise we're going to work on our diet soon. If we've learned one thing today, it's that we need to be more organized.
Yeah.
Can we please look at my flowers that I got?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it literally was like the same price as what it is to just get like flowers when you go to the shop, except
Yeah.
I got to pick them all out, and I feel like they really match my Easter nails.
Yeah.
Isn't that so cute? So that was really, really lovely. So that was the Little Petal Truck, which is honestly such a nice place, and the ladies that work in there are so lovely. So let's get some pizza.
All right. Let's go.
We have just gotten back in, and that was a nice start to the spring. It was really nice to go in, especially like to the florist, and to pick out my own flowers.
Little knickknacks and stickers and
everything in there, so cute. The only thing is, if you're planning on going out on a Sunday like we did, just be prepared for everywhere to be so busy and to be closing super early. So we did get out and about. It was like a nice start to the spring, but I wish we almost like started a wee bit earlier and prepared a wee bit more.
yeah.
And so next weekend we will do that. We will be ready for everyone out of their house on a Sunday. So I hope that you had a really lovely weekend as well. We had a nice wee day today, and we were glad we could take you with us. So if you made it to the end of this video, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye. Your little formal wave, Devin.